here sharing with us this moment. Hello, hello. Good evening, guys. I'm talking to the people that are going to watch in this moment, and I'm talking to the people that are going to watch later, but it's also this present moment. So whoever I'm speaking to is the present moment for you in this moment. So I have some candles here that I can turn, get the ambiance, right? I don't know about you, but I feel completely lost in the days. Today I was like, what? That's how I feel. But let's come back to center, right? This is the moment. Who's there? Who's there? Hi, Janine. Of course, Janine. Who else is there? Oh, guys, I miss your physical presence. I really miss seeing you guys. So let's take this moment here, finding a comfortable seated position. Lengthen in the spine as much as you can. We're just gonna have our mats today. I have some pillows and some blankets and some blocks over there. If you don't have it, that's fine. We're gonna work with what we got, okay? So let's find our sit bones down. If you prefer sitting in someplace higher, but usually at night we're way looser than in the morning, so we can just start right now. I hope you guys had a wonderful holidays, Christmas with your family. And if you didn't spend with your family, I hope you still got a chance to talk and reconnect or to connect. We're gonna start with the hands and the knees, looking up. And as you're reaching the chin higher towards the sky, the spine is lengthening more. And then from the middle back, you feel like this length and at the same time this rootedness with your sit bones and this tallousness growing from the neck all the way up towards the chin. Now I'm holding my knees so I don't have to press my knees into my hands. I might be able to feel, depending on your arm length, an extension in the shoulder joints here a little bit. And then as we exhale, start to just sink into your sit bones and rounding your lower back. And then sinking into your belly, going back. Now you're still holding your knees, right? And then you surrender your chin down. Now the complete opposite. We come back to the sit bones pressing down, the spine elongating. Again, we're gonna lift the chin and go taller with our spine. And then release the weight into the hands when the spine gets long. And then you might feel that stretch in the shoulder joints. And then just one more time, guys, we're gonna exhale, sinking, sitting really deep into your sit bones. Holding your knees, look towards the belly. So this practice, we're going to do a lot of repetitions and with some somatic experience with the joints, okay? Now just do a little bit of side to side. Feeling like if you can keep your sit bones on the ground, you're stretching your torso away from that side hip bone. And then so we actually stretching not just the muscles, but also deep tissues, those deep fascias that are so hard to, all right? Now, we went through the low back, we went to the whole back, we went to the sides a little bit. Keep your left hand in your left knee, reach the right arm up, and then, instead of just bending towards the side, we're gonna turn, almost like a twist, okay? So, we're twisting, and that right hand tries to reach for the same outside left knee. And then you're gonna press the outside knee into both hands and breathe here and rounding a little bit the back. And then we come back to lengthen the spine and reach the arm. Now this arm is gonna go back as towards the back as you can with the fingertips. We reach up and over as we twist. Fingertips go all the way to the outside. We press the knee, but we reach with the mid-back toward the back of the room. And then up again and over, trying to find the back, touching the floor. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hand going to the outside of your knee. Press, sinking to your sit bones last time. So this helps a lot with any shoulder or shoulder blade issue. And of course, we're also stretching the back. And then bring that arm back to your knee. Take a moment or two, a breath or two to release, noticing the difference between both sides. And then we're gonna go straight to the other side, okay? All right, we're gonna keep the right hand in the right knee, left arm going up towards the sky, lengthen the spine, take a deep breath. Now as we bend, first we bend, and then we close as you sink the belly button in, and then that left hand tries to find whatever you can reach for the outside of that knee. That right hand can always slide down more so there's space for the other hand. As we press the leg into that arm, you round. So if you have longer arms and more, you can use more of that stretch for the shoulder. And then we lengthen the spine, reach that arm all the way over. Now we're twisting to the other side. Fingertips go back and then up again. And then crossing the arms, press the knee to the hand and round the back. You might start to feel a lot in your shoulder. It's giving a nice space here. Inhale, open, all the way over, fingertips on the floor, open up the chest. Oh, that twist feels good in my back. And then one more time, we reach over, cross, press the knee into the hand and round the back. Inhale, reach it up, knees again, hands towards the knees. Now lift your knees and keep your ankles crossed. Lengthen the spine as you press the arms into the knees here. Sending the heart towards the legs. Open up the chest. Now your outside knees can press into your forearms or whatever they can reach. And then you might feel another stretch in the shoulder as they separating. They're trying to go out and away from the center of the body. Keep the top of your head facing the sky. And take a nice breath in. Now we're going to stay here in this pose, but we're going to move the head. So also you might feel a deep stretch in the left side neck as you move your head to the right, and then maybe you can make a big circle here, chin going down, and then the head moves to the other side. If it feels good to your cervical spine, you can do a very big 360 degree here. Otherwise, we just do half of a circle, half moon. Or you can move to the opposite side. Do not forget about what's the most important in every movement is the breath. The breath is leading you the way. Ooh, that side is so tense. Right. Still moving the upper body, the shoulders. We're going to release the legs again. And the arms are going to go up. Interlacing the fingers, pressing the palms up to the sky, lengthening, lengthening. Keep reaching up, keep reaching up. Exhale, undoing the hands, reaching the fingers all the way back. Now bend your elbows, because when you keep the arms straight already, there's not enough space with the arms straight. Then you bend first, you open first, and then you straighten the arms back, okay? Now keep trying to lift your hands away from the floor. Release the head, go ahead, otherwise stay here. Take one more inhale. Another release for the shoulders. We reach both arms up. Right hand grabs the left elbow. This is a common and use your one. But again, any movement that you can do with a lot of compassion and a lot of deep breaths. So I'm not trying to force my head to go forward. I'm letting my arm reach the side of my head, whatever feels okay. And then we're gonna bend a little bit to that side. So my whole torso, even my head, see, is just moving with where the arm is going, with the torso is going. And then we bring it back. So it's almost like a cushion for your head as the arm goes to your side. Left hand grabs the right elbow. This time just let that kind of squish into that side. And then you puff the right rib cage and then you bend. So it's easier to find more space here. And then we reach back. You guys are doing great, guys. Now, we're gonna find our tabletop position. But that tabletop's gonna be a little different. So the knees go forward than the hips. You engage your core just enough so you can tuck a little bit the tailbone under. So when you do this, you're gonna feel an engagement in your glutes. I want you to feel that engagement in your glutes. And then with your core a little also engaged, fingertips are on the floor. So you're not going forward, sending the weight to your fingers, but the weight is distributed between your knees and your toes, okay? Now fingertips on the mat. We're gonna press the floor. So as we press the floor, we tuck even more the tailbone under, and the pubic bone is going towards your face as your forehead is moving towards the pubic bone. Okay? Inhale, reach the butt back. Same thing as a cat and cow, but we're in another position that we're using more of the leg muscles in the core, staying here. So exhale, we press the floor, not too much pressure in the wrists or the fingers. And then we send the tailbone back. Now you might feel already a very strong connection with your leg muscles and your glute muscles. Take one more. Awesome. Now bring your both palms down on the mat, lengthening towards a normal tabletop. With your toes tucked, we're going to lift the knees off the ground, going to a downward dog. And you guys see, you might not be able to see me fully because I wanted to get closer so I could maybe read who is there. And then we bring back the knees down. Take the arms off the floor, reach them up. And like I said, we're going to do some repetition of movement. We're going to open the right arm to the right and trying to open more of the chest, going towards like a camel, right? Inhale, bring it back, all the way back down. Fingertips on the floor. Now see where I am, the same place as we were before. We're gonna round the back. And we're gonna lift the tailbone. Plant the palms, reaching back to a downward dog. Reach forward, knees down. Bring the arms up. Left over right. Open up the chest. Hands back, fingertips right in front of your knees. Round your spine, tuck it in. Open the chest, lift the tailbone back, sending the chin forward. Planting the palms, lifting the knees, downward dog. Knees down, exhale. Arms right away into that camel twist. Inhale back, hands down. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Planting the palms, lifting the knees. Exhale, knees down. Twisting camel to the other side. Inhale, hands down, fingertips down, Exhale, rounding, use your leg muscles and your glutes. Lifting your tailbone, sending it forward. Planting the palms, downward dog. Now we're gonna add one pose here. We're gonna step the right foot between the hands. Back knee on the mat. Arms reaching all the way up to the sky. Exhale now, guys. See the opening? You're gonna feel in that left side hip flexor. Now try to bring your hands back in together. As we lift the elbows up to the sky, press those hands like this behind your head. What I like to create is like a Charlie's Angels mudra, and pressing my head into my arms like this. Now I'm gonna open even more my chest. On the exhale, we're gonna straighten that front leg, sending the butt back and come down as much as it feels okay in your own body. We're gonna do 3 times the same movement. Exhale, open. Inhale. And then exhale, fold. One more. Inhale. And then exhale. Hands on the ground. Downward dog. Knees on the floor. The twist, the camel twist, right side. We open. Fingertips down on the mat. Round the back, press the floor away from you. Inhale, open and lift the tailbone. Planking the palms down, downward facing dog. Exhale, now step your left foot through the hands, knee down. Arms reaching all the way up. We're gonna do the same thing with the other arms. Elbows going up to the sky, hands are together behind your head. You're gonna press your head into the inside of those thumbs. Exhale, keep your fingers together, send your butt back, and then you fold. And the folding, you can round your upper back or your mid back, or you can stay straight and use more of your core. It's up to you. Open up the chest. Exhale again, fold. One more time. Hands down. Slide your foot back. Find your downward dog. Knees down. Now we're going to do the camel to the left. Reach, open, sending the pubic bone forward. Fingertips on the mat. Press it, round it, squeeze. Inhale, opposite, surrender those shoulders, lift your tailbone, sending the chin forward. Drop your palms down, lifting your knees off the floor, reaching back. Step your right foot through. Knee down. Arms reaching, hands together to the back of your head, open up the chest. Now we're gonna exhale, straighten that leg, and then swing the right arm all the way. Now it's a nice twist, right? We go down, all the way back and up. Last one. Exhale, we swing, all the way up. Now release your fingertips down, bending the front knee, lift your back knee, and then straight that front leg, dropping the back heel down, stretching that calf muscle. Breathe in and out through your nose. Now bending that front knee, sinking into the lunge. Drop both palms on the floor, slide the foot back to a downward dog. Knees on the floor. Camel pose on the other side. Oh, sorry, the right side. Open up the chest. Exhale, fingertips on the ground. Rounding that low back, mid back, upper back. Inhale. Hands down, downward dog. Step your left foot through the hands. Knee on the ground, arms reaching up, hands to the back of your head, open up the chest. Exhale, send your butt back, Right hand stays on the ground, left arm going all the way. Doing 2 big circles. Fingertips down, bending that front knee, lifting the back knee and trying to straighten the front leg. Like it's not, sorry guys, I'm trying to, my pants are falling. So it's not about straightening just the front leg, but it's about the connection with the back leg and the sink of your heel down, okay? We're not dropping the whole foot. We're trying to release and stretching the back leg muscles. And then we bend the knee, coming to a low lunge, sinking lunge here. And then we press back to another downward dog. Make sure you're not just sinking into your hands, but there's energy in your hands and your arms. All right, now we're gonna wave the spine coming towards a plank pose. Release your knees. Open up that chest. Exhale, slowly coming down. When there's no more breath, when you exhale everything you have, take a deep breath in and lift your heart. Exhale, squeeze all the air away from your lungs. When you inhale, you lift. One more time, exhale, we lower. And inhale, we lift. Perfect. Use your core, send your butt slowly back. Now slide your right knee to the front towards a pigeon pose. I have some props here. I have my pillow, but you might have other kind of props, okay? Even a chair would work. But I think the girls are doing this. You don't need any chair, you don't need any prop even. But a prop is good if you want to go all the way down. Like for example, laying to your prop. You all know this pose is how you should feel in this pose, right? The most important is the letting go, is the detach from tension in that front leg specifically. Take another giant breath here. Now what kind of somatic movement we're going to do is going to be in that left leg, okay? So first we press the palms, we lift. Now the right butt goes down. Now it's all about that left leg, okay? The leg that was straight back. So I hope you have space to slide the inner foot all the way until it's just your heel that starts to stay up. Now the leg is all the way in front of you. You're gonna try to hold underneath that leg and lift and trying to straighten the leg. I'm saying trying to. Even if your knees bend, you can do right here, okay? Exhale, you move, let it go down. Like I have a prop here, you don't have to have a prop. So you slide the heel. When your inner foot can go down, you're gonna go back to the same pose. Now this time you go to a pigeon and reach the right arm all the way and then all the way to the back. One time, we're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna try to bend the back knee, bringing the foot towards your hand. Just try. If it's too much for your knee or too much for your hip, you don't have to do it. Now what I'm leaning towards the front. So I'm not pulling into my foot, is my whole body is going forward. So what happens is getting short of my arm, so my hand is pulling my foot without me trying, right? Ooh, that is very tight. All right, we bring it down. Bringing both hands on the floor, tuck the back toes, lift your butt all the way back and up. Reaching your sit bones back. Look down between your knees. Take a nice wave with your spine when you're ready to come forward towards the same plank. Exhale, release your knees, open up the chest. Start to bend your arms, but keep your shoulders away from your ears as you come down. Point your toes. Exhale everything that you have in your lungs. Inhale, just full, fill your lungs with air. Exhale, we go down again. Inhale, we lift. And exhale down. One more time, guys. Inhale. All right, engage your core, lift your butt, and then we're gonna slide the left knee forward. You can use your props, you can use your pillows, or you can just go down to the floor. We're gonna take a few moments here. Now the left butt goes down to the floor. We're going to slide the right inner foot all the way. So I'll pretend I don't have those things here. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up that right leg. Really press an invisible wall with my heel and trying to lift higher. Exhale, we release the heel down as we slide and go back to the same place we were, inner foot down. Going to that pigeon pose again. The left arm is going to create a big circle twice. 1 and 2. Now we bend that back leg. Hold your foot. And again, it's not about bringing and bending the elbow, but coming forward if there's space. And then maybe breathing here. Another giant breath. Exhale, surrender your foot. All right, ladies. I'm gonna find a seated position one more time before we move to laying down, okay? So let's start with the left foot in front. Should I take my, oh, this is really hard, so you guys can see it. So I have my left leg, and because I have that little knee problem, it's not very easy for me to do this movement with my left knee. So I'm going to support here my left knee, okay? So with that right ankle, I'm trying to bring on top of that left outer knee. Okay? And you guys know what this looks like. There's a lot of people that calls fire log, and there's people that calls half lotus pose. Lotus would be more all the way here, the foot will be all the way here, and that's actually not what I want you to do, is to keep your foot here so there's not too much of a stress in your ankle. So just right here. We're going to take a nice breath in. Hold both sides of the knees, both knees. Elbows are out. Now we're going to send this left side of the chest to the left side and forward, and all the way to the other side. So as you're pressing, you're almost twisting. You might feel in your low back, you might feel that squeeze in your gut here, and then you bring it back up. We're gonna go straight to the other side. So we go to the right, almost a twist. Come down if there's space in your hips, and then you reach back and over. So let's do 2 more times each side. Exhale. Inhale. Now to the other side. Exhale. Inhale one more time. We exhale. like doing some hips today, guys. Right now, we're gonna do the other leg. So my left was underneath, now my right. And because my knee is okay, this knee is fine, it's that one that is the problem. So I'm still gonna have the same prop, kind of more towards my thigh, so my knee doesn't have to go so low, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing, both hands out the inside of the knees, lengthen the spine, and you can start to whatever side you want. So you go down, elbows out, you go forward, and then you almost find like a twist, and actually find your own movement. Maybe close your eyes and see the cracks in the knots, and maybe your belly's the one that needs more squeeze. Maybe it's the length of your low back that needs more, okay? But whatever you choose, you're still really stretching your outside hips. Alright, we can elongate the spine. Can take a few moments here. We're gonna pay attention one more time in the neck before we go down, okay? And they're probably gonna be a big news over the time. Alright, reach the right arm up. Bring your hand to the back of your head. And then we're gonna lengthen the spine. Alright, exhale, release the chin towards the chest. Keep your spine long. Inhale, lengthen it again. Walk your hand to the left side. Now we exhale, bring the head to the right. Press your head into your hand, and then we release again. Press your head into your hand, last time. Exhale. Awesome. Release that hand. Slowly the chin goes forward. And then the chin finds the parallel with the ground. Left arm. Left hand in the back of the head. Take a nice breath in. Now we're going to press the head into the hand, lift the chin up. And then we're going to do the opposite. Exhale, release. Keep your spine long. Inhale, lengthen. And then you can walk your hand to the other side. So left hand on the right side of the neck. You're going to help the head to move to the left. Without doing this, I see a lot of people because they don't want to force their neck, and it's just organic for them because they're so tense there, and they let the whole body go there, right? Now stay here, and then press the head into the hand, and then exhale again, and then lengthen, pressing the head into the hand. Let's do one more time. We exhale. And then release the hand down. And then the chin towards the chest. And then lengthen the spine. Alright, my loves. So, as for Shavasana, if you want to, if you have some props, if you can use your pillows, or you can use blocks, or whatever you have around. So what we can do, we did some folding forwards, but what we can do is to have your props supporting your knees. And I have a sweet way to do it that you have the same shape of the legs, using your blocks, kind of halfway here, and then halfway here. And again, guys, I'm not counting that you're gonna have all the props that I have here. Then for this, because we did a lot of folding, what you can do with same thing that we did in the other class, the last Monday. We're gonna make a nice round, another kind of pillow, and then you can go down, having that low back kind of released on over. And I'm sorry, I'm half cut here, but you don't have to see my face, right? So I have the perfect release for my legs. I have the perfect kind of like triangle shape that is releasing even more my low back. It's not just this, letting my back relax more, but also through my legs, so my hamstrings are really comfortable. This is how I feel that the Shavasana should be. That feels amazing in my body, maybe doesn't feel for you. So please find whatever area that feels comfortable, warm, and like very juicy in your body, right? If you need more of a release for your neck, you find something underneath, you find a pillow to release your neck more. Remember to soften all your areas, giving up towards gravity, your whole body sensations. Anything that you feel that you stuck or you're trying to control, you're going to release. Oh my dear friends, we spend so much time into everything, trying to do everything to control our outsides, to do for everyone else, for our kids, for our family, for our jobs, for our friends, you know, our neighbors, anyone that lift their hands, we're there for them. But then time passes, days go by, hours, and then we forget to reconnect with the most important thing, with the most important aspect of life, connecting to ourselves, going back to the nature part of who we are. And the only way we can do it, we all know it, it's being quiet. It's closing the eyes and taking the time to get to know you. Even if those moments are the hardest moments, usually they are, to be quiet, to be still, to stay with our thoughts, to stay with all our fears and doubts. We are so afraid to listen to them. And that's what is hard. So instead of being afraid to listen to your fears, just open to it, open to hear whatever your mind is telling you. And keep asking questions. If those fears come along, you ask, oh, where do you think this is coming from? And you keep adding questions to those. Not hard questions, but usually just the easier ones. We all need to acknowledge. As we acknowledge what we are feeling, it's so much easier to know where is this coming from and how can we heal from it. So my dear friends, especially in this change of year, this revolution that we've been through this year, some of us got more time to come closer to being quiet. But even if you have more time in your hands, some people feel like they need to do more in order to not go there because it's uncomfortable. Being quiet in today's day is uncomfortable. And this this is what we need to change. The uncomfort. We need to ask the question, why is this uncomfortable? Why shouldn't it feel good for me to ask, Natanya, how are you feeling today? How you need to come back to your nature, to your true self. You know, asking this simple question every day, that's what we need. Because the majority of the moms don't hear that very often. And that's what we need to ask. Ask. You might not have the answer today, but maybe tomorrow. So I leave you here with this question, how are you today? I hope you're taking your time to feel wonderful or to feel crappy. Doesn't matter what you're feeling today, but take that time. Taking some deep breaths during the day, during the night, during the afternoon, and recharge, because we need more than ever. Thank you so much, my dear ones. I wish you deep peace. Namaste.